I want to start running a mix up. You know, you look a mix up and drama. I should pick out lash them to blood clad. I really need to pick up.
Knew that Seven Lord was arrested a couple hours ago. Several people pressed charges, including myself. He was arrested for bodily injuries, destruction of property, and threats, including other things.
One shoulder move. Yes, people, welcome to the channel. I appreciate your time and most definitely, thank you guys for joining us. Yo, big up to all my regular subscribers and you guys are constantly inside of the comment section. I want to know, say, as soon as you two boss me, I have gifts for all of you. Yeah, may have our 7 on a name, which I'm going to call out in the next video. And hopefully, we can find a way for sending us something one at a time. Yeah, people, no cap. Yo, Amari. Amari Amari. And if you have funny you Amari are going right there, so Seven Lord has been arrested according to her. And she's now in the Bahamas, the same problem until the inner last month. What go on as a people to tell me what go on one at a time? Because we are confused. We still are supporters still in Amari. Although we are people who wonder what go on with the baby because them see that you are adamant out that you're on the streets right here now. And for the amount of money Maris has used and go Bahamas and for the second time in the last 2 months, we don't understand how our budgeting are go on one at a time. Yeah, people, a one shoulder move. You know, we're just the messenger trying to keep you updated constantly. So if you find the content that you are listening to palatable one at a time, we encourage you to return and maybe bring a friend. Yeah, man. So Amari. Me not understand how seven lad are beat up on Amari, so you know. This is totally confusing. Especially if she's claiming to be carrying his child one at a time. So yeah, people, we're about to figure out what's going on in this one. So like we love to say over here. Let's get on to the video.
The guy did was push me over into this pile or over on my stomach. When I fall over on my stomach and I'm like, Jesus, Jesus, and I'm like, please don't unalive me. The guy stood over my head, ladies and gentlemen, with a rock to unalive me right there. And I was screaming and I was, please, I said, I'm pregnant, please don't kill me. Please, I'm begging you, please, please. Big rock. Imagine a man with a big rock standing over you. And so my daughter, Destiny, jumped him. Destiny jumped him and they were struggling. And we all started to run because he was running down Destiny. Destiny was running towards the traffic and trying to stop anybody she could find. So here he goes, pushing me over into the clay sand with stones in it and taking up the rock to hit me in my head. Then Destiny jumped him. Then Destiny and I are running. Boys start throwing rock stones at us. I don't mean tiny rock stone. I mean big rock stones after us. And so we're running towards the highway. This time now you take the car. We're running towards the highway. And Destiny's flagging down everybody. This car finally came around to me and the guy said, Amari. And I say, hi. And he said, don't worry yourself. I got you. He said, okay, I got this. So my fan say, don't worry, Amari, I got you. I already called the cops. So I said, thank you. And so my fan left and the cops came. When the cops came, I didn't want to press charges because we're all Jamaicans. So I pretty much told them what happened. They said, do you want to press charges? So I said, no, it's okay. It's okay. Because some things you feel like just leaving it to God, leaving it to time. Because in my mind, I know that that's it. I can't deal with this individual. So that's what's up. I ain't going to say I'm not stupid, but listen to the story. So after that, we driving off. This cop, another cop vehicle come. The guy say he's gonna lock us up. Me and Destiny. So I say, lock us up for what? Oh, when I was saying I don't want to press charges, Seven Lord say he want to press charges on Destiny he said Destiny stabbed him in his head. I'm like, are you for real? He said, yeah, he's pressing charges. I'm saying I'm not pressing charges, and you're saying you're pressing charges. Okay, I'm going to press charges. And then I say to the cop, listen, here is the video of what he did to me, because I was live. So I went into my Instagram, I think it's Instagram, because I went into my Instagram, and I showed the cop the video where he stood over me with the rock stone. So the cop said to him, don't press charges, because she have this, it's going to nail you. So he said, okay. So then we drove off. Another cop vehicle driver, this cop vehicle was sent by Queenie. This lady that is just malicious. I'm not even going to describe her. You all decide. The man came and I said, this is strange. Real strange. He was like, so where are you going and where are you going? I need to separate you guys. And I'm like, what's going on here? It's like, I can't even go into the story, but Queenie sent the second guy. That's what I found out the next day from him. Because in the end, we ended up sleeping at the police station in our cars. Then in the morning, while I was live, I just see 2 credit cards through the window. Who dropped them through the window? Seven Lord. I'm like, huh? What are you doing with my credit card? 1 bank card, 1 credit card. And I didn't even know he was right there too. So I'm like, huh? Then we there not knowing what to do, because at that time, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared to drive as fuck. I wasn't used to driving in the Bahamas. So he called and he said, what's up? I said, nothing. So he said, where you guys at? I say, right where you left us, at the police station. So the guy said, he across the road, come get him. Stupid me. I tell myself that, okay, last night he got some bad weed or something. Today's gonna be a better day. So I pick up the guy. Not only that, to be honest with you, we have no idea where we're gonna go now, because it's still not yet the 12th. So we don't have no idea. But the motherfucker want to have something to say. So he tell people, oh, she have my money. For him to have made $4,000, you know how many videos he would have to put up? Guys, I ain't lying to you. I make thousands of dollars. But when I'm ready to make thousands of dollars, I put up thousands of videos. That's when you get tired of me. That's when I put up video nonstop. And on top of that, you gotta fucking advertise and do a lot of stuff. But anyway, so I say, nigga, I don't owe you no money. I don't owe you no money. But he wants to have something over me. So we by the sea, and he captured me and telling people things about me. So a voice say to me, defend yourself. Don't just sit there. So I drove for my camera, and I don't know where I went. And I said, people, let me tell you, this guy is dangerous. Very crooked individual. But he don't want me to defend myself. He want to feel free to say anything about me, all in the name of, I told you I want to make money, so you need to lay low. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just sit back and allow you to destroy my reputation and not say nothing because I want you to make some money. What about my reputation? Because you know that I'm the only woman in the world who would do certain things for you. You know that. So why are you doing this? Because you're greedy? You know, I'm like, Seven Lord, I bring you to the Bahamas. You see, when he came to the Bahamas, I sent, when he spoke back to me and told me the situation he was in, I flew him in the next day. That he even said he had some things to do. I said, no, something might happen. The reason I did that was because Colin died in Jamaica, and I didn't want him to die. You understand? I remember when Colin would tell me that if he like something is going to happen to him, and I say, I'm not going to let that ever happen again. If somebody feel that they're going to die, I'm going to make sure I get them out of the country. So I sent for him right away. You get what I'm saying? And I sent him down $500. I say, travel with that. Motherfucker, take the money, go studio. He come to Bahamas with hardly anything. I got spots all over me because, you know, I've been beaten up and I've been in the hospital, you know, so they've been trying to draw my blood and everything. Yeah, where do we start? I think, well, where do we start? Guys, my baby daddy, Seven Lord, it's like everything was fine, and Queenie offered him better opportunities and everything, and so he collaborated with them. Things didn't go as planned. Next thing I know, he was wanted in Jamaica for stolen car. Motherfucker be driving around with Queen Lady Gangster and her boys stealing cars. When he told me, I say, you know, he's my baby daddy. Let me at least help him. Big mistake. I flew him to Bahamas because, you know, I introduced him to Bahamas because I was conceived there. So I flew him to Bahamas. He was in Bahamas, took sick as usual in Bahamas. So I got in touch with the hospital, and the hospital, I was told that the hospital in the Bahamas, you have to pay if you don't live here. So I got in touch with them and I say, hey, my husband is very sick. He needs to come to the hospital, and I'm willing to take care of the expenses. So they said that, no problem. Tell him to go to the hospital. When he reaches the hospital, he should let them talk to me. So he went to the hospital, and they spoke to me, and they say, we cannot take your credit card over the phone. You have to be here to run the credit card. So I say, I've been telling the world that he's been sick for a while. And I say, I want to fix this issue once and for all. So I flew out to take him to the hospital because by now he was in a lot of pain. When I reached the Bahamas, I noticed several days passed, and he didn't complain of no sickness or anything. So I was just watching everything. When I first came, where did we stay? Cause remember, he messed up my Airbnb when I was first here. Because remember, he kept the remote for the gate and the keys, and they end up writing a bad report against me. So it wasn't that easy, but I got another Airbnb account, whatever. But I got a place for the night. Then the next day, I called up this white lady that rented me an Airbnb before, and I called her up. So she said, Amari, I can give you 5 nights. One night I will give you in one of the apartments. After that, I'm going to move you to another one for 4 nights. After that, you won't be able to stay at my place for 3 days until the 12th. I know you guys are looking at this. Yeah, I told you I got beat up. So she said on the 12th, you can come back and then you'll have the place for the rest of your stay. So everything was fine with me and Seven Lord. Beautiful life, beautiful relationship. We did some fantastic videos. We were promoting his song because the night before he flew up, I gave him the beat. He found the beat, but he was looking for beats. And he was like, baby, show me. Tell me what beat to use. And I said, that one. That's a hit. I stayed online with him the entire time as the song was being written in studio. I guided it the entire time, and I say, okay, I'm here, brought him to the most luxurious places and started to shoot the video and everything. Life was beautiful. I honestly don't know what went wrong. More than I know that you don't like to feel insecure. You don't like to feel like he's losing you. And you don't really like to move from places to places. You like to feel secured. He's like a child, And the minute we had to move from that place, while he was at that place, he said, babe, I want to learn how to read cards like you. I bought him a card pack. So he started to do his readings, and gosh, he was great. And he started to continue his battling, his live streams. Wonderful. And we were shooting his video for his music, and we were doing videos also to get money, so that when we travel, there's always that extra money there somewhere, because we're about to go to Africa. We were. So then, the day that we had to leave that place and basically end up back on the street to find a place, homeboy changed on me. It's like, by then we decided we're going to rent a car. So we rented a car, and first I noticed, let me tell you the honest truth, where I noticed the change. I bought him some clothes from America, but the pants were a little too big. So I went to the mall and we got him some clothes. But I was tired. So I sat down and I said to him, go with Desi and pick up some clothes. He came back. And then after that, I noticed the clothes made him feel like he's it. It's like he feels so uppity deputy, so confident. And I'm saying, well, that's good. He's confident. So that's good. But he was overly confident, almost like show off. Like, you're not good enough for me. That type of way. And I'm like, let me just let him feel himself. But it was really, really overly confident. And I notice him talking down to me, but I say, I'm not going to let it. I'm going to pretend like I don't hear him, like I don't see. Then we got the car. He's the driver. He's now bossy, you know? So I'm trying to be comfortable. So it's like how do I say this? Like I say, whenever I tried to book a place through Airbnb, I wasn't getting through. From America, I wasn't getting through. So my Desi, my daughter, she paid for the Airbnb from abroad, and we went to this Airbnb. Charger, it's dying.
I put the charger.
Where is it?
It's right behind you.
And
It's sitting like that.
really?
Yeah.
Cause I threw away some drinks over there.
Yeah.
You can turn off the
Is it
AC.
charging? I mean, can you let me know if it works?
Oh, God, I feel so sick. Lower nauseous. Not the morning one, the other kind. Yeah. So so hear me out.
You need something?
No, I'm good.
You want the tea?
Did I bring the candy? Okay. So
Bring prenatals.
hmm?
Prenatals.
Them tablets only make me feel sicker. So hear me out now. He close the door, Desi.
Where were you when you discovered that we do not spell words, we cast spells with words? Where were you? Where were you when you discovered that you breathe light with what you speak? So speak light when you speak. In other words, speak with intention, with great joy, and with great encouragement to each other, because it is what we speak that becomes reality. Yeah, man. I just found that out myself. Where were you when you found out? We're here for a good time, not a long time. I'll see you next time. One shoulder move.